In today's show, Bitcoin may take out its previous $53,000 lows before the bulls regain control. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest technical analysis from Crypto Ed, as well as the CEO of Crypto Quant Ki Jong-yu, who says this bull run isn't over yet. I'm ready to buy the dip. That's right, BTFD. And as pointed out right here, Bitcoin's performance since the halving, Bitcoin is up 528%, while the S&P 500 is only up 34%, and we have gold trailing them all, only up 2% since the halving. Quoting Max Kaiser from the most recent episode of the Kaiser Report, time is a social construct. It doesn't really exist. Bitcoin is getting rid of time because once we're all fused into the protocol, we will be in the cosmic now. So all the past and all the future will exist simultaneously and will join in the universal unconscious. Also breaking news, Brazil approves the first Bitcoin ETF in Latin America. This is a pretty big deal. Digital asset manager QR Capital reveals it received the green light to launch the first ever Latin America Bitcoin exchange traded fund. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. Also in today's episode, Kraken's Jesse Powell says Bitcoin will easily reach $1 million and even reveals when. That's right, Kraken CEO Jesse Powell says Bitcoin is on track to hit 7 figures as governments continue to adopt loose monetary policies. In this new interview, he goes on to share, it's still early. I think so. I think Bitcoin is going to be $500,000 easily within the next few years. Look at how much money printing is going on. Easily, we're going to hit $1 million in Bitcoin. I'll be breaking down all the highlights for you right here in today's show. Also in today's episode, we'll be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most of major altcoins are currently correcting and in the red. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button, that's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, March 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern, it's going down. Crypto's next $1 trillion coin live event by Tika Twari. Back in 2016, Tika picked Bitcoin at $428, which went on to become the world's first $1 trillion crypto. Now Tika believes he discovered the next $1 trillion coin, and he's going to be revealing it for free during this live event. To register and RSVP, click the link right down below. It'll take you here. Enter your best email address, then click the button that says sign me up. Bitcoin breaking the $1 trillion barrier sent other cryptos into what we call escape velocity, delivering stunning returns from 1,200% all the way up to 38,000% plus. And these are the actual returns from some of the best picks in Tika's Palm Beach Confidential Research Service. And now, just like Bitcoin, Tika says this next $1 trillion coin is about to unleash a wave of gains in a tiny handful of other coins. To join this live event, go ahead and click that link right down below, and I look forward to seeing you there. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. Bitcoin may take out the previous 53K lows before the bulls regain control. Let's break it down, shall we? Bitcoin dropped to its lowest in 2 weeks today on March 23rd, amid fears that the bulls were running out of an appetite to buy. As you can see right here, this shows you the 1 hour Bitcoin chart. Now, Bitcoin price bounced at $53,000. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro, as well as TradingView, showed Bitcoin hitting local lows of $53,125 on Bitstamp overnight. How many of you took advantage of the dip? If you did, comment BTFD in the comments right down below. The latest hit to the 2021 bull run this month, Tuesday's dip, brought the prospect of a $50,000 Bitcoin test ever closer, with buyer support on exchanges looking increasingly shaky. Are you bullish or bearish on the King crypto right now? Let me know in the comments right down below. I also want to remind you, when things are correcting like this, we must zoom out and keep our cool. It's very important to not hand over our Bitcoin to the other strong hands like MicroStrategy, Square, Tesla, etc. Data from Binance's order book confirms support at 53,000, but should this crumble, the only definitive demand is at 46,000, which remains to halt the retracement. Taking a look at this tweet from analyst Crypto Ed, he wrote, Bitcoin and Ethereum USD are close to their green box, which should at least give some reaction or be the reversal point, expecting the previous lows in Bitcoin to be taken out before we can see a significant bounce. And he also tweeted about 15 hours ago, this box might be more accurate for Bitcoin, and it shows the Bitcoin price in this green box sitting at around $51,000. Let me know if you feel we'll drop this low, and if we do, are you going to take advantage of the dip? Holla at your boy. And checking out this tweet from crypto analyst Ki Jong-yu of Crypto Quant. He wrote, "This bull run isn't over yet. I'm ready to buy the dip." And he's referring to this tweet. Bitcoin velocity hit the year high lately, but still it keeps very low compared to previous bull runs. As you can see right here on your screen, Bitcoin velocity measured over 365 days. And he also tweeted 6 hours ago, "But I'll patiently wait till on-chain supply/demand indicators say all in." And he's referring to this tweet. "I think Bitcoin would take some time to get another leg up in terms of demand/supply. Number one, too many Bitcoin holdings in US dollars compared to stablecoin holdings on spot exchanges. And number two, Bitcoin market cap is too big to get another leg up by leveraging stablecoin market cap solely, as you can see right here on your screen." And he also added number three, no significant US dollar spot inflows, neutral Coinbase premium, and negative Grayscale Bitcoin Trust QBTC premium. And crypto analyst Dave the Wave responded, "Trading or investing? Did you not put most of your money to work at lower levels?" And Ki Jong-ju responded, "It's more like investing. I just want to clarify that this bull run cycle isn't over yet. Still waiting for the real dip." Touche. Key referred to the high selling pressure on spot exchanges, keeping upside in check, but was representative of the broader mood among traders on the day, who overwhelmingly classed recent price action as a standard consolidatory move rather than capitulation. And in their favor was hodler behavior, which saw more Bitcoin taken off the exchanges in the recent days than at any point in the previous past 6 weeks. And as you can see right here, brought to you by Sentiment Analytics, Bitcoin supply is moving off the exchanges with the largest daily drop in 6 weeks. Also, we have 24-hour liquidations nearing $2 billion, as Cointelegraph reported, as other on-chain metrics suggest that Bitcoin could be at least halfway through its latest bull run, with only the top formation segment left. I disagree 100%. I don't feel we're halfway through. I feel this bull run is only just getting started, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Not every trader prepared for the extent of the overnight drop, as demonstrated by the $1.38 billion in liquidated longs over the past 24 hours at a $1.7 billion in total. 2021 has become notorious for those betting on price direction across cryptocurrencies, with leveraged traders in particular contributing to a huge amount in liquidations. Data from BuyBT confirms. All I know is this: we don't need over leveraged longs. You will get liquidated just like the rest of the degens out there who are trading. All you need to do is BTFD and HODL and you'll be straight. Before I break down the latest from eCoin Metrics, as well as Max Kaiser from the Orange Pill podcast, as well as this breaking news of Brazil approving the first ETF in Latin America, as well as Kraken's Jesse Powell saying Bitcoin will easily reach $1 million. But let's first take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin down 3% and currently correcting in the red, currently trading at 55,400. We have Ethereum down about 3.5%, trading just above $1,700. We have Theta breaking out in the forest green, up about 14%, trading at $11.65. Polkadot down about 6%, trading at $35.22. And BNB down 1%, trading at $262. All right, now let's check out this tweet from eCoin Metrics, who wrote, "Bitcoin performance since the halving, we're up 528%. Let's go BTC." That's right. Bitcoin 6 months ago was trading at $11,000 and today above 55 G's, baby. While the S&P 500 is only up 34.7% since then, and gold is trailing them all, up only 2.25%. Sorry, Peter Schiff, you're losing. Now quoting Max from the most recent episode of the Orange Pill Pod, "Time is a social construct. It doesn't really exist. Bitcoin is getting rid of time because once we're all fused into the protocol, we will be in the cosmic now. So all the past and all the future will exist simultaneously and will join in the universal unconscious." After I watched this episode, I tweeted, "Enlightening Orange Pill Pod. I learned more about life, the cosmos, and human consciousness today from Max Kaiser and Stacey Herbert than 13 years of public school. Bitcoin is the cosmic now." So there you have it. Now Max Kaiser predicts a $77,000 short-term Bitcoin target in play and $220,000 by the end of the year. Let me know if you agree or disagree with his bullish price predictions. Now before I break down our next breaking story of the day, Brazil approves the first Bitcoin ETF in Latin America, as well as Kraken's Jesse Powell saying Bitcoin will easily reach $1 million. Let's first take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just above $1.7 billion with $140 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and Bitcoin dominance still on the decline, now at 59.7%. Yesterday was 60% even, and the current Bitcoin market cap still sitting above $1 trillion. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Theta Fuel up 39%, trading at 50 cents. Dent up 31% for the day and 263% for the week, trading at 1.2 cent. We have Bitcoin Gold up 23%, trading just under $39, and Theta up 15%, trading at $11.68. Now checking out the top losers within the top 100, we have Sia Coin down 16%, trading at 2 cents. Flow down 14%, trading at 25 bucks. Phantom down about 14%, trading just under 39 cents. And 1 Inch down 12%, trading at $4.20. Happy 420. Now, out of this list of the biggest gainers and losers, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now, checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 66 in greed. Yesterday was a 70, last week a 71, and last month a 91 in extreme greed. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity like we're witnessing right now. BTFD all day, 25.8. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Digital asset manager QR Capital reveals it received the green light to launch the first ever Latin American Bitcoin exchange traded fund, better known as an ETF. In a series of tweets, QR Capital says in Spanish, I'm going to have to translate here, Brazil's security exchange approved by the Bitcoin ETF will be listed on the Brazilian stock exchange under the ticker QBTC11. According to QR Capital, the goal of the ETF is to give investors a secure and easy way to gain exposure to the #1 cryptocurrency without the need for self-custody. Quoting them right here, easy because you will soon no longer have to worry about wallets or private keys to gain exposure to Bitcoin. Just type QBTC11 in the terminal of your favorite broker to invest in the asset with the highest appreciation of the decade. Safe because the ETF is authorized by CMV and traded on B3. Now, this is a pretty big deal. More recently, the first North American exchange traded fund was also approved, which is in Canada, and this is another massively bullish indicator for the king of all crypto. QR Capital says the approval of the QBTC11, the fourth Bitcoin ETF in the world, could speed up the approval for a similar product in the United States. USA, we are lacking behind. What gives? It notes that the CVM and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission are both affiliated members of the International Organization of Security Commissions, known as the IOSCO, which coordinates the most diverse financial market regulatory agencies around the world. This is important because the enabling of the QBTC11, like the first 3 Canadian Bitcoin ETFs, could and should serve as a substance for ETF orders in the United States. This common moment among regulatory authorities is called benchmark regulation. Let me know if you feel the United States is likely to have an ETF finally approved this year. Holla at your boy in the comments. The firm also notes that the SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce has asked the regulatory agency to hasten the process of introducing a Bitcoin ETF in the U.S. following an approval of a Bitcoin ETF in Canada. Quoting them right here, the SEC Commissioner was already concerned about the authorization of Bitcoin ETFs in Canada. At the time, Pierce was asking the SEC to speed up the authorization of these products in the American market. With the approval of the QBTC11, the pressure for a Bitcoin ETF in the United States increases. Let's go. It's about time. We don't want the United States to get left behind. You feel me? And before I break down our final story of the day, Kraken's Jesse Powell says Bitcoin will easily reach $1 million and even reveals when. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 720 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also have a daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. It's important to follow me here just in case I was to get delisted or deplatformed from Twitter or YouTube. We can continue our communication. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day. Also, you can find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Crypto News. Yes. Also have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, I do have a private Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day, shall we? Kraken CEO Jesse Powell says Bitcoin is on track to hit $1 million as governments continue to adopt loose monetary policies. When do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to reach that 7-figure mark? My prediction is by 2025, as the next halving is in 2024, and the year preceding the halving is when the market goes parabolic, just like we're witnessing this year in 2021, as the last halving was last year in 2020. In a new interview on the H3 podcast, the Kraken head believes that there's still time to jump on the Bitcoin bandwagon. That's right, as it's en route to an increase of nearly 1,720% in the coming years. Quoting him right here, I'm going to be sharing some of the highlights from this exclusive interview. It's still early. I think so. I think Bitcoin is going to be $500,000 easily within the next few years. Look at how much money printing is going on. Easily, we're going to hit $1 million in Bitcoin. I couldn't agree more. Let me know if you do in the comments below. At least dabble in it. Put 1 to 10% of your portfolio. I wouldn't say go all in. Hey, unless you really believe in it, right? Don't bet your rent money, don't bet your food money on Bitcoin. But if you have a portfolio of investments, you should absolutely have some Bitcoin in there. That, my friend, is a fact. When asked about the thousands of other cryptos on the market, Powell says that the average investor can look at it like the stock market, where it's often best to stick to the biggest, most well-known names. Quoting him right here, there are thousands of stocks that could buy. There are a lot of freaking stocks that you could buy. Some are like really strong brand names, household names like Apple, Google, Facebook. I think just like with the stock market, if you don't really know what you're doing, if you're not some super deep Wall Street analyst, don't buy crazy stock number 5,900. Stick to the top guys that you know, that you have a personal connection to the brand. You're using Apple devices every day, so you probably think Apple is a pretty good company. I'd say do that with crypto as well. Don't pay attention to all the things coming out constantly. That's pretty sage advice. He also says just stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum if you want to be super safe. I think Bitcoin and Ether are super safe bets. Everything else, it gets more exotic and you get higher returns with more risk, but I wouldn't look at other things. I think this is great advice, especially for newbies, as the lower the market cap, the more risky the altcoin is. I do understand it could net higher returns, because if you go from 1 penny to 10 pennies, 10 cents, that's a 10x gain. Whereas with Bitcoin, to go 10x, that would be from 50,000 to literally $500,000. So the safe, best, the most least risky bet, asymmetric bet, is Bitcoin. I like that he mentions Ethereum as well, as I feel next to Bitcoin, that's the next best bet if you're going to be in cryptocurrency. And to check out this entire exclusive interview with Kraken's head, Jesse Powell, be sure to check out the show notes below the video in the description. Now for a quick recap of what I cover with you right here in today's show. Bitcoin may take out the previous $53,000 lows before the bulls regain control. In today's show, I shared the latest technical analysis from crypto analyst Crypto Ed, as well as the CEO of Crypto Quant, Ki Jung-Ju, who points out this bull run isn't over yet. I'm ready to buy the dip. That's right, BTFD 25.8. And as eCoinMetrics points out, Bitcoin's performance since the halving, we're up 528%. Not too shabby, right? So congratulations to all Bitcoin hodlers, while the S&P 500 is only up 34%, and we have gold trailing with only 2% gains since the halving. Also in today's show, I shared the latest from Max Kaiser of the Orange Pill podcast, who dropped some knowledge right here. And if you haven't checked out this episode, be sure to check it out. I highly recommend it. Also in today's show, I shared breaking news. Brazil approves the first Bitcoin ETF in Latin America. Will the United States be next to approve an ETF? Let me know your thoughts right down below. Also in today's show, I shared that Kraken's head Jesse Powell says Bitcoin will easily reach $1 million. My personal prediction is $1 million by 2025, and I'm sticking to it. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, it's going down March 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern. Tika Tawari's next live event entitled Crypto's Next $1 Trillion Coin. He's going to be revealing this pick absolutely free during this live event. And I want to remind you, back in 2016, he picked Bitcoin when it was trading at just $428, which became the world's first $1 trillion crypto. Now Tika believes he discovered the next $1 trillion coin. If you want to attend this live event, click the link right down below, and it's going to take you here. Be sure to enter your email address and click the button that says sign me up, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.